Hello and welcome once again to my channel. My name is Ekeminidim. I'm a legal practitioner and I'm always glad to know that you're there keeping me company on this channel. When I know that you're there keeping me company, I feel happy. Every time I wake up, I see new subscribers, I see more views, and I get encouraged that we are together on this journey to make law available for everybody to understand. In this edition, I am continuing on the series on fundamental rights. Remember that in January 2022, the first edition, I did say that I'm going to discuss fundamental rights as contained in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I have taken up this discussion. I have discussed a couple of the fundamental rights. In this one, I am discussing the rights to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion, which is contained in Section 38 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, for clarity, let me display this section on the screen so that I will continue the conversation from there by explaining what this section has provided. Section 38 of the Constitution: every person shall be entitled to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion, including freedom to change his religion or belief, and freedom, either alone or in community with others and in public or in private, to manifest and propagate his religion or belief in worship, teaching, practice, and observance. So, as you can see displayed there on the screen, this right simply gives every Nigerian citizen the right to express himself in any religion that he chooses, the right to profess any religion that he chooses, whether the person chooses to be a Christian, whether the person chooses to be a Muslim, whether the person chooses to follow the Jewish religion, whether the person chooses to be a traditional worshipper. The Constitution, by Section 38, allows every Nigerian citizen the liberty to belong to any religion of his choice, to profess any religion of his choice, to take any religious teaching of his choice, and to have that liberty, the freedom of conscience, the liberty to express his conscience the way he wants without being told what to do, what not to do, and so on and so forth. And the right to express this by himself or in community with another. So someone can form a church, someone can form a religious group of his own choosing and then becomes the leader of that religious group. He can do so, or by being the sole person professing that religion, nothing can be done against him in law. The law allows him to profess it by himself. The law also allows him to establish a religious organization and then talk to other people to join him, maybe his family members or other members of his village or community or whatever. And then he can profess his religion in the community with others, in community with others. So no one shall be made to follow a particular religion. No state religion is allowed. So no government can say, in these states, only a particular religion should be professed. If that is done, that will be something done contrary to the provision of the Constitution, especially in Section 38, which is a fundamental right to freedom of worship, freedom of religion, freedom of thoughts, freedom of conscience. And so it shouldn't be restricted from expressing this freedom. But when you go to subsection 3 of the Constitution, that is 38 sub 3, it says that the fact that Nigerian citizens are given the liberty to belong to any religion of their choice does not include the liberty to belong to a secret cult group. Okay, so that's an exception to the general rule on rights to freedom of expression, freedom of thought, and freedom of conscience, freedom of religion. That is an exception. The exception here is that you cannot rely on the rights to freedom of expression, the right to freedom of thought, the freedom of religion, and freedom of conscience. You cannot rely on that to form or belong to a secret cult group. That will not be allowed under the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But generally, every Nigerian citizen has the right the freedom of religion, freedom of thought, and freedom of conscience. I can decide to follow my father's religion. I can decide not to. If I decide to leave my father's religion and follow another religion as an adult, my father should not stop me. If he tries to stop me, that stopping is contrary to the provisions of the Constitution. And so, if I come from a family, a large family, where over time from our ancestors, they have been worshipping in a particular religion, but I come to say that I have seen the age of enlightenment and I have decided to follow another religion. As an adult, I should be allowed to follow my mind, follow my thoughts, follow my conscience, and then profess the religion that I feel is best suitable for me. Any attempt to stop me is an infringement of the fundamental rights given to me by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is also not a local right. It's a right that is equally recognized internationally and also recognized regionally. And so I'm sure you have learned one or two things about these very fundamental rights, and you're going to put it into practice so that you can express yourself, join the religion you want to join, and so that you can also refuse to restrict another family member from joining any religion of his choice. Religion is a matter of choice. It's a matter of free will. It's a matter of someone's thought and conscience. And the Constitution has really guaranteed this. The Constitution does not allow states' religion to be operated in any part of Nigeria. Thank you for watching this very episode of You and the Law. I do hope you have learned one or two things about the fundamental rights I just expressed. I'm going to discuss other fundamental rights so that we can have the 12 fundamental rights discussed one after the other under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so that I can also make you know what your rights are and the limits of your rights. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you have not already subscribed. Remember also to invite your friends to subscribe to this channel. The benefit of this is that whenever any new video is loaded, you will be notified immediately. In the first second of the loading of the video, you will be notified, and together we will continue to learn about the basic principles of law applicable in Nigeria, applicable in Africa, and applicable in other parts of the world. I remain your host, I remain your lawyer, and I remain your friend, Ekemini Udim. Thank you for watching, and do remain blessed.